Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slime Isekai Memories video. So, I just got done summoning for Blanc, the white progenitor, the primordial white, okay, my bad. And, that was awful. So I had really good luck on the beginning banner, and then I got her on the 19th multi out of the 20 needed for pity, so I have her 108, but this video is just going to be real quick talking about whether you should summon for her or not. So, of course, before anything, if you really like this character, if you think, damn, she looks really good, you like her design, you're a big fan of the primordials, and you don't care, then you know what? Go for it, because that's like the best part about summoning for these games, right? Is summoning for the characters that you want. Now, if you are looking for actual viability, let's take a look at her really quickly. I did go over her on stream, which I apologize for my internet issues, but we'll go over her really quickly. Let me pull up the wiki, slime wiki. All right, so if we sort by her stats, so she has the same attack stat as Violet, so they both have the highest attack stats, base attack stats in the whole game. No one is any higher than they are. They are both at 4018, which is the highest ever. And then her defenses are 2,872. So it's definitely not bad. Kind of around average that we've seen for these EX units that are not specifically designed for defense. 2872 is the same as the Dark Thief Reamer, so it's definitely not bad. It's just like average, right, for an EX character. And then health is 8,220, so same as well, like pretty much average. She kind of just sits in the middle of these EX characters. So overall, her stats are pretty decent. The super high attack stat is really nice. All right, so she is on Visions of Coleus, Primal Demon, and Fountain of Wisdom, which Fountain of Wisdom I found pretty interesting, but so you can run her obviously on this team. Primal Demon, I don't really believe has an actual like protector unless it's this Diablo. So you can use her on Diablo's team, which makes her more flexible, which is nice, because I don't think we've seen that in a little bit. But yeah, so you can run her on Visions of Coleus, or you can run her on the Water Diablo Protector team, the Fountain of Wisdom, because she is under both. So she will be affected by his water damage buff, which is nice. And then her ultimate, so Abyssal Pelagic Bright, level max. So she unleashes a single target light magic attack for 490% normal damage, no extra buffs, and then with her EX ult, it's 735% normal damage. So same as Violet. So they're both like single target DPS units. Obviously Violet is the main nuker for the beatdown battle because she's space magic, while this Blanc is light magic. But this Blanc can definitely do a lot of damage. Most definitely, which is really good. Now let's go over her skills. So the first one is Shifting Silver Strike. So at level max, it is 80 points. Here it says 90, but this is level 1. So level max, it's 80 points required. And she increases all allies' weakness strike by 100% for 1 turn. And then she decreases all targets' synergy resistance by 50% for 1 turn. And synergy resistance, the lower the value, the greater the damage applied with synergy. So gonna be really, it's pretty decent. To be fair, it does mainly only work with Luminous. You're gonna get the most value out of it with Luminous. I mean, you can use it for the weakness strike, which is nice, but and I mean, if you do get synergy, or if they add more units that provide the synergy buff outside of just Luminous having it, then she will become better. But outside of the team, outside of Luminous's team, the Visions of Coleus, this second half is kind of useless. But this one's nice, but it is pretty expensive, right? 80 skill points for this, but definitely not bad. And then her second skill is Alabaster Flash. So at level max, it is 25 skill points. She changes 3 Soul of combos into Soul of Divine Protection for that turn only. Then she increases all Divine Protection gauge increased by 10% for 1 turn. So she changes 3 ult orbs, or up to 3 ult orbs into blues, which is, to me, is really good. This typically tends to be an issue where sometimes if you have 2 ultimates, and with like the Earth Rimuru, for example, who I think it's him and Shizue, the Fire Summer Memory Shizue. If you have them both out and you have like 2 EX ults or something, and you want to swap one specifically, you always have a 50-50 chance of landing the wrong one, right? Hitting the wrong character. But with Blanc, now you kind of you eliminate that RNG, and it's not for that many more skill points. I think it's the same amount as, no, it's 10 more than Rimuru's and Shizue's, I think. Oh wait, no, Shizue's is 25, or no, it goes to 15. Sorry, it goes to 15. But it's 10 points more. But I think it's a lot better, definitely more useful, and works, I think, well with this Dark Rimuru, because typically with this Dark Rimuru, once you use your Soul of Unity skill, you're gonna have at least 2 ultimates. And once you have 2 ultimates with Blanc, it makes it a lot easier, because then you can just change all of those into blue orbs and then roll from there, right? So really good, pretty decent skill set overall, I would say. And then her Valor trait, so she unleashes, when you unleash a 2 combo, she decreases all Soul Divine Protection gauge increases by 10% for 1 turn, once per battle, and then at level 108, it is 20%. So nothing too crazy, pretty average. Thank you to Lewis, because I forgot I had that up, but thank you, Lewis, for hitting that sub button. If you haven't already, you should hit that as well. Thanks, Lewis, I appreciate it. But her character trait, Protection Up, she increases protection gauge by 4 or 6 every 2 turns. So if you have a dupener, that's fantastic. You don't have to actually worry about that though, because with the character introduction quest, and I hope they do this as well with Carrera, the yellow, or I don't even know how to say her other name, but yellow, primordial yellow, when she comes out next week, because her model's in game and everything, right? It's confirmed, like she is, it's not 100%, but like 99.99. Like they made her model, they added her voice lines. Okay. They made her model, they added her voice lines and everything, so she is going to be in the game. Most likely coming next week, because she is in the OVA at the very end. But yeah, with Blanc, you don't have to worry about the dupe, because they give you a free copy. Of course, you have to actually pull her to make use out of that, but they do give you a free copy nonetheless, right? So outside of that, there's pretty much nothing else. I mean, same thing, she gets the secret skill buff at level 120, and then her EX board is an attack EX board, so the same as Rimuru and Violet as well. So overall, would I say should you summon on the banner? Now here's my thought process. So if you don't have the Visions of Coleus units and you're wanting to summon for the Visions of Coleus units, then I would summon for on the part 2 banners with the Luminous and Rimuru and Violet. If you're free to play and you're like, I don't know, I would wait. I think for the most part, everyone should wait, unless you really like Blanc, or you just like having like newer units. Just because, okay, what is happening? But just because the like her banner lasts for so long. Her banner goes until December 28th. So you have a lot of time. So overall, I would say just wait, unless you're really in a hurry to get her. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The banner overall is the same as usual, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically, unless you really like Blanc, or you really like having new units and stuff like that, I would just hold off. You have a lot of time. You have till next. You have till the end of December. So once you see this, like what Kadeta looks like, and then also next month's meta, I would just wait on that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, sorry for my game for crashing. I will try to fix that. I've been having so many like technical issues. I need to fix it, but that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, if you guys do choose to summon, I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you on the next one.